poison, I can't even pronounce it, I don't even know.
Recommend.
Going to a concert, that's movement, right? And I think it'd be really cool, you know, if you like speak Mandarin, you know, just to, you know, there's so many people
relationship.
around that can relate to the parents, but also teach a song.
Sing in Chinese, right?
Mhm.
Mandarin? You speak
Oh,
Mandarin?
yeah. Yeah, I speak Mandarin.
Mandarin over there, that's good, especially all the Sunnyvale, Cupertino area.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah.
And her dancing could go in rhythm, couldn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, your
Ballet.
rhythmic part
Oh,
of the
yeah.
class is gonna be so much more interesting than mine is.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I have no rhythm. Because I can't dance.
Everybody has some kind of rhythm, may not be very good, but.
Yeah.
Cool. And with her development stuff, like theory, sometimes it's really hard to know how to teach a certain thing so that they get it, you know? Like teaching the staff is just a hard track of stuff to do for them to really get it.
And we're training Joanne to do assessments so she can identify the learning skills and the aptitudes of kids, so we place them, which is what, you know, there are three of us that do that, so we're hoping she'll be able to do that soon.
And
I'm
I'm
interested
reading-
in doing that too.
Cool.
Oh,
My
excellent.
master's is in marriage, family, child therapy.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done assessments and diagnostics and
Great.
lots of stuff.
Great.
Diagnosis, excuse me.
Oh, good, we can train two of you at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I would be interested in that.
Would you like to share yourself?
Sure.
And Lilia.
What? I don't have that much.
Maybe we can do Lily and Joey next time or
Okay,
something
good
and just
idea.
add to the lists. Because it'd be nice for them to hear the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, for uniqueness, I was born in a different country. I lived there. I speak Spanish and English a little bit. And then I grew up in a musical family, you know, with my parents and stuff like that. I went to music school when I was a child. Learned various different things. In church, I used to do Sunday school too for little kids, you know, when they were babies. And growing up, reading little books and stuff like that. And I love different sports, you know, and outdoors and things like that, traveling. And that's basically it
Cool.
about me.
Cool.
Awesome.
So, clearly the, I think one of the most wonderful things about, you know, a great big masculine man is for boys to have somebody they can look up to.
Yeah, role
Yeah,
And say,
model.
wow,
That's good.
so few boys have an opportunity to have men teachers in their lives that aren't afraid to just have fun with them like he could do in the Sunday school and working with little kids. I think that's awesome.
That's very good.
I think that's really important. And then being a musical family, you're exposed to lots of instruments and stuff, and
Yeah.
you learn various things.
World instruments, big instruments.
Yeah, I know a little bit of violin,
That's
piano.
definitely good too.
I know the quattro from Venezuela.
Oh, wow.
It's like a guitar.
Yeah.
And then Spanish speaking, because you can relate to the Spanish speaking family.
Yeah.
You're a Spanish speaking family.
But some kids, when they're really young, they don't really know how to speak English that well. Like I know, and I had a lot of trouble in kindergarten. Didn't talk much because I didn't really know that much English. I just spoke Chinese a lot. So
Yeah, I
it's
just spoke
good.
Spanish.
Yeah.
But I was in Venezuela, so
You're in the right place.
And we've had some families that specifically put their kids in these group classes so that they can get exposure to English. You know, it might be like a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old class, but they don't really care about the music. They just want their kid in a class with other English-speaking
But then the
children.
parents can talk to the teacher.
Right.
Like sometimes I've had to do an assessment with somebody that the parents didn't really speak much English and the children have to translate.
oh
It'd be
yeah.
really great to have somebody else there that could help do that.
Mhm.
True that.
Yeah.
And all your love for sports, I was thinking so the movement would come easily to you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And you could even do, like, we have games, you know, like they're pass the ball type games that we do, and then that'd be really easy for you, and you kind of think of it.
Cool. So all of you are uniquely and specially gifted, and you can all thrive in EMA and bring your own stuff to it. And I'm sure that this will just set off sparks of, you know, seriously, I have an idea. We could do this. You could do that. You know, the possibilities are endless. That's the great thing
That was
about
a
the
neat
curriculum.
activity, Jamie, thanks for facilitating.
You're welcome.
That was her idea. Give her a hand.
Yeah.
Yay. So the last thing we have to do is another little bit of boring stuff. So I just want to let you know what you need to do for next time. So if you can get out your binders. Oh, ta-da!
Oh, there's Sarah is. She writes songs. I think I covered it, Sarah. Okay.
So in your training part, under the training schedule, at the end of today, it says, and it'll have this every week, before next session in big capital letters, these are the 4 things we want you to do. The first thing is finish reading through the binder, right? I'd really love before next Wednesday if you can at least have looked and quickly read through everything in here. Because we want to be able to address your questions. If there's like a resource that, sorry, it's that one.
Oh.
That was for the first one, sorry. Yep, so it's at the bottom of the page. If there's a question that you don't understand, we always want to be able to address those things in these sessions. We want them to be valuable for you. So read through the binder before next Wednesday.